What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN USD. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 9th of July, and here we are at about 1.38 cents, same place that we've been at for the past like 5 days now. 9 hours, 41 minutes left in the day. I do think that liberation is at hand, my friends. I don't think that the bears are going to have too much longer of a time where we're being held down in this kind of range here, right? We do have a nice little parallel. Okay, I didn't know I was drawing it there. Parallel channel. Even if I can't draw straight lines, you can see it. Hopefully, parallel channel right there. And I don't think that we go lower. You know, I think. And yesterday we were considering that you would go lower. That was the expectation, right? And that was all predicated on the idea that Bitcoin itself would go. Hold on, now let's get it on the 1 hour time frame. It might be more obvious. That was all predicated on the idea that Bitcoin here would have gone below this low. That would have gone below this low and maybe even below that low there, right? But we had a reversal. We had a very nice reversal, and I think that it continues to go up. I definitely don't think that we're going down. Again, guys, stick with me here. I know it's been volatile. I know that one day we're up, one day we're down, the next day we're up, the next day we're down. I know it's how it is, but I mean, honestly, looking at the daily time frame for Bitcoin, can you blame me? Can you blame me? I mean, it is and it isn't, and it is and it isn't, and we're just consolidating really before the big break. I think at this point in time, and who am I to say? I still think it's too early to say this, but I do think at this point in time we are a bit too far gone for the bears, right? There's very limited chance, in my opinion, that we would go below this low here, and I very much believe that we are about to break out of this range here. And if we break out of this range, we're breaking out of this range. If we break out of that range, you guys, Bitcoin's about to explode. New all-time highs are coming, and if that happens, I can't be bearish, even a little bit. I can't be bearish on OnyxCoin here. So no, we're shifted to the upside now. That was the low. We're sticking with it. Sticking with it. I have a feeling this one's going to stick, but we'll see. Low to high here. You wicked below the golden ratio area. You did not close below it, which is nice to see. You're getting green a little bit on the day. Oh, now red. I'm just going to stop talking about it. She's shy. Once we close above 1.393, let's just say 1.4 cents. Once we close above the golden ratio again, that should validate this as a low. But if you want further validation, I would say that once we get above the 382 on a daily closing basis, that really will validate this as a low. The 382 at about 1.5 cents, you get above there, it validates it as a low. We get above 1.7 cents, that validates that we are breaking out of this overall range, right? You've got this W pattern. I actually spent a good part in the beginning of my most recent Bitcoin video talking about W patterns and how, and that's kind of why, that's actually the premise as to why I believe that we're a little bit too far gone for the bears now, and I think it's inevitable that we move up. But time will tell. We got to wait and see how this day closes, wait and see how this next 4 hour candle closes. If it closes the way I think it is, then yeah, it's too late to be bearish at this point in time, or maybe it's just a bad idea to be bearish. Same thing for OnyxCoin if and when we get above 1.7 cents. You get above there, you've got this W pattern. Typically with Ws, you do return to the top of the pattern. You actually go even a little bit above there. Wouldn't it make the utmost sense that we go just a little bit above this area of resistance here? We probably find resistance somewhere where we found resistance before, a little bit of turbulence, and then we break out, right? Then we break out and we continue to go higher going into the end of July. I would expect that between now and the next couple of weeks, I mean, who knows, man? Maybe we don't even stop there. Maybe we just keep ripping. I mean, OnyxCoin, in all fairness, this thing defies gravity. So fair's fair. It could absolutely defy gravity here. But if it performs how I feel like a normal W would perform, we should find some turbulence, let's say, around 2.2 to 2.7 cents. And then just looking at the price action, that would make a lot of sense as well. If we're looking at this on a weekly time frame, we're taking a high to a low. Turbulence doesn't mean we reject. It's not like this, right? This is maybe on a monthly time frame, it's turbulence, but this is a straight consolidation phase. It's a little bit more sophisticated, or a little bit heavier than just turbulence, right? This is like a layover. Finding resistance here at the golden ratio. I expect we find turbulence at the golden ratio, and then we break out. We continue to break. Going into August, we should see some, and the end of July, I think that we should be at least at 4 cents in the end of July, if not higher. And then going into August, we should see some exceptional growth, going all the way up to 26 to 32 cents. That's the expectation, the long-awaited target area, the promised land. We're going to get there, you guys. We're going to get there, but just not yet. I think we're on our way, but we don't have it validated yet. Let's wait and see how we do. Get above 1.7 cents. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if tomorrow I come talking about this thing and we are looking like we want to go down, don't be surprised. It's kind of been the vibe over the past week. One day we're up, the next day we're not, and really at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, right? Like Sure, we've moved down. We've had lower lows, but we're moving sideways. We're not really doing too much here over the last like 5 days. We're just moving sideways. So looking at this on the 1 hour time frame, the RSI is very neutral. What else would you expect from something that's been moving sideways for 5 days? Very, very neutral there. Bullish and bearish. I suppose right now we are more bullishly postured. Even with this candlestick like that, I think we are more bullishly postured, but time will tell. 4 hour time frame here. This would be more bearishly postured at the moment, but you've got some good reasons to be bullish with these higher lows here, right? You're kind of consolidating. It really truly is neutral. It's just living below the 50 like this is more bearish than bullish, but you're not getting oversold. You've had multiple ample opportunities to get oversold, rejecting the 60, and you just can't seem to do it. I think that you will break out and see new all-time highs. You're more bearish as far as the readings go right now, but I think you're set up for some bullish upside here pretty soon. Other than that, guys, I don't think I have anything else that I want to say. We've probably said everything we need to, so hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, all right? Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.